Hey everyone, it's Jessica Edwards in Wilmington, North Carolina. So we've got a lot of sellers gearing up right now to put their homes on the market. So as we climb into spring, typically more and more people list their houses for sale. Typically, the spring market, that March through May, June is typically the busiest or are the busiest months in the real estate market, at least in the Wilmington area. And typically, on average, everywhere that's typically true. But then you have different areas across the country where maybe those months are not as busy, whatever. Anyways, in Wilmington, those are typically our busiest months, that spring market. Something to keep in mind as a seller, we've got all these sellers gearing up. I talked to some the other day that actually they're in just their small neighborhood. They have already three other new listings that have come on the market in the last month, 2 weeks, week. And so there's going to be 4 houses directly competing each other, very, very similar floor plans, very similar sizes, very similar details. So the specifics, any little upgrades, any differences, the way the house shows, every little detail is going to matter even more because buyers are going to be scrutinizing and they're going to have 4 direct things, to compare to. And so anything you can do to make your property stand out more. So, when you have that competition, a lot of times people do think that the spring is the best time to sell, but you've got to keep in mind that you do have more competition typically. And that means that you have to have your house in perfect show ready condition. It's got to be clean. It's got to be depersonalized. Your paint's got to be good. You can't have nicked walls and things. Your landscaping's got to be neat and clean and tidy. Everything has to be really, really, really show ready. And of course, this is what we always suggest for every seller to do. But when you have that much competition in the spring, yes, you may have more activity and more buyers coming through and more opportunities to sell, but you're also competing with more people. So just really keep that in mind if you're going to be putting your property on the market coming soon or in the next couple months or something, that you definitely need to make sure that everything is just pristine and really, really, really buyer friendly and show ready. Anything you can do. So that's just a little bit of advice or some thoughts if you're going to be putting your property on the market in the next month or so. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to email me at jessicaedwards@seacoastrealty.com. And of course, you can always check us out at thecarolinasfinest.com. Thanks so much. I hope you have a wonderful day.